Well, good evening, jammers, and welcome to the JNC Live Podcast. I am your host, Brad Brock, and we've got a fun show for you tonight that revolves around Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Sparkling Cocktails. Yes. We all love seltzers here, especially Jay Tay over there. She loves them. Oh, look.
Yeah. Oh.
The camera's so frozen.
Oh, dear. That's not good. That's Courtney Love.
Camera's so frozen. Can't.
I look like Courtney Love. That was my crack photo.
I'm going to have to go and save that.
Not that she's on crack, but.
I'll have to go and
anymore.
She was.
Save that
allegedly
screen.
Thank you for that, Brad.
Yeah, it was good. It was a shocked face, so it worked.
It was a good introductory. Yes, I do love seltzers.
Yes. I'm excited to get her feedback, particularly tonight on this taste testing. Joining me here tonight, as always, of course, is the enamoring Ms. Jordan Taylor.
Hello.
And the master of disaster and our special guest this evening, Paul Robertson and Derek Zugel.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the rum?
Why is the rum always gone?
Why is the rum always gone? Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in live with us tonight on our YouTube channel. Please hit that subscribe button whilst you're there. Whilst. A weird word to read and then say out loud. But please, smash that subscribe button. If you're watching this on Facebook, we encourage you to come over and make the leap to YouTube because it's just better, and we'll eventually be streaming there exclusively. So come on over to the dark side, come to YouTube, and join us in the chats. You can also listen to this show live on the JNC Radio via the free Live 365 radio app, which you can get anywhere you get your apps. Then just search for JNC Radio and add us to your favorites. Well, tonight you guys will be taste testing Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Sparkling Rums, and I'll give you a little backstory on Sammy's journey into the spirits world and the impact that it's had on the industry as a whole. We'll play a themed round of Name That Tune. We'll get our headlines in the Jordy files, and you'll get our shameless plugs tonight to round out the end of the show. But before we get into that, we're gonna take a little walk around the table here and introduce you to our guest panel. Paul, it's been a minute since you've been here, but welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Didn't definitely want to miss tonight's show here. There's rum, right? There's rum in the house.
There's rum in the house.
Did you just get back from vacation?
Yes.
You look great.
I know. I just came back from the beach, actually.
Nice.
I was at the beach and I was at the bar.
Cabo Wabo?
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly. Do you know
Thought
who
I
else?
saw you there.
Do you know who was at Cabo Wabo also?
Who?
Sammy Hagar.
Oh, my gosh.
The Red Rocker.
I see where this is going.
Did you get him to sign your anything?
Did you get him to sign your
Shirt,
Tay
paper,
does?
notepad? Your
What
notepad?
do you like to know?
What happens in Cabo Wabo?
That's right.
Stays in Cabo.
Wabo.
It is now a tattoo, and he doesn't need to show you.
Yeah, right.
Right, that's right.
But Paul, it's great to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Paul will be playing the part of our rumlier this evening. So when we get to the rum section of the Sammy Hagar journey into the spirits world, Paul's going to give us a little info and some tidbits on Sammy Hagar's rum journey. Also hanging with us is the man with the plan, D-Money, Mr. Derek Zugel. Derek, what's up, dude?
You know it. Not much. Loving being here. Looking forward to taste testing all the goodness.
Dude, you got in here right under the wire. How's the traffic out there, huh?
Oh my gosh. It didn't matter which road I went on. Everything was like wall-to-wall traffic.
Yep, Jordan had exactly the same problem coming from the other way from Jupiter.
It's wild out there.
It's a jungle out there.
There's too many humans.
If you didn't make it in time, Derek, you should have definitely called in with a traffic report.
Oh, I was planning on it. I was planning on it. I had the number ready.
Was there at least a cause for the traffic?
None that I saw.
Same. Perfect.
Yeah,
Glad it's happening
people
everywhere.
are just trash. I'm so glad
People
that I
just
work
don't know how to
that I work
drive.
from home.
Yeah.
It's so much better to just be here all the time, my own prison, if you will.
Paul had a great drive.
Yeah, it was real simple.
Yeah, it was nice, huh?
I'm driving with you from now on.
Yeah,
Can
no
you come
kidding.
pick me up every day? Take me right to your house, right by your house.
We'll carpool.
Drop me off at work. Yeah, you just have to go 30 minutes out of your way to
I was
come
going to say,
scoop me up.
if I stay too late and crash on the couch, do I get to be on the morning show too?
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
He will wake you up for the morning.
Oh, he would be tickled pink.
I'm already pink. Look at me.
He's sweating.
He's blushing.
Oh, man.
He's all pink on the inside.
Yeah. Ew.
Aren't we all?
That's... Anyway, so Jordan, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Oh, that's good. Any aside from terrible traffic, any updates? Anything going on? Any maybe going out of town this weekend, leaving old Brad by himself alone to his own devices?
Oh, yes. Should I talk about it?
If you want to,
Taco about it?
you could talk about it.
So I have very big plans. I'm very popular and high in demand. So the Fam Bam is going to Singer Island for the weekend and staying at the Sailfish Marina from Thursday to Sunday. I will only be going Thursday to Saturday. And Friday night, we will be going to Voodoo Bayou, which is my single most favorite place on earth because their decor is fantastic and adorable. I just want to be there all the time. And I guess one of our favorite bands is playing 56 Ace. So if you haven't
they're
heard of
awesome.
them, they're a hoot and a half. They're a good time. They have a huge following of the Cougars and the
Yeah.
Sugar Daddies. What are old? What would be like the male equivalent of a cougar?
A sugar daddy.
A sugar daddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was right. Wow. Yeah. So that should be a good time. So that's my plan. So I'm staying down there Thursday till Saturday. So Brad, you'll have to fend for yourself.
Which one are you looking forward to meeting the most? The cougar or the sugar daddy?
It depends who gives me more attention.
That's what I figured.
Hey now.
All right, things
Both
things
together.
on the list of shit Brad doesn't need to hear.
Earmuffs, Brad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that should be fun. And then obviously I'm going to swing by my favorite place as well, Trader Joe's, on the way home.
Of
And
course.
stock up because I love it there.
Yes.
So it's going to be a fun weekend
Well, nice.
of spending millions. So of
Great.
yours.
Oh,
Thank you
sure.
for that debit card.
Yes, you're very welcome.
I'll break it in this weekend.
Yeah.
give it some
get
old swipies.
Get some. I'm gonna get some text alerts. Huh?
Yeah, I'll get you some points.
You stopping at any thrift stores too?
Oh, that was today.
Oh, that's right.
I know.
it
If
was
we didn't
today.
have podcast, I was gonna thrift it up.
Popping some debt.
From Jupiter to the Pizzle, was gonna thrift
I'm
it
gonna
right
pop
up.
some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Right?
I could get
That's
you a
right.
lot at the thrift store still.
Yeah.
At least three.
Shit.
At
It was
least three
99
things.
cents. Anyway, we're getting
Anyway,
off
yeah,
topic here.
That was a
But
lot.
nice. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me here in the lounge. We got a lot to get to. And we're going to dive right in to the meat and potatoes because, listen, I've been chomping at the bit. I've been so good, you guys, about not cracking into one of these.
So much so, he's been drinking all of my funky Buddha
Yeah, I've been
seltzers
drinking
to,
all the other
to
seltzers in the
deflect
place.
from
Getting
the
ready.
mission. Yeah.
So let's see here.
But way to stay on task.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So listen, you guys. Most of us know the storied musical history of singer-songwriter Sammy Hagar as he rose to prominence in the early 70s with the band Montrose, and his subsequent solo career, and of course the raging commercial success during his time with Van Halen. What you may not know is the story of his divergence into the world of spirits, restaurants, and television, etc., etc. The story starts. This story starts back in 1990. Of course, the heyday of Van Halen. Sammy and his friend Marco and a couple members of the band actually partnered up and opened the Cabo Wabo Cantina, located in the Mexican town of Cabo San Lucas. The cantina was initially a financial failure, and Sammy bought out his bandmates, and under new management, the bar became a popular spot for tourists and locals and quickly grew into a major resort. After that, several other locations opened up around the U.S. Now, in the late 90s, Sammy started selling a house brand of handmade tequila he commissioned from a family-owned distillery in Jalisco. In 1999, a wine importer started bringing it into the U.S., and it became an instant success. The sales rose from 37,000 cases the very first year to 140,000 cases by 2006, making it the second best-selling premium tequila in the country. Despite its many accolades, in 2007, Sammy Hagar sold an 80% interest in Cabo Wabo tequila to Grupo Campari, which is the world's sixth largest spirit company, for a whopping $80 million. Isn't that something? It's incredible to me. Sky Spirits, which is a subsidiary of Guapo, planned to market the product globally with the continued participation from Sammy Hagar. And with this, my friends, the world of celebrity-backed spirits was born. It's widely known, or widely, what's the word I'm looking for, Paul? Widely accepted that he was the start of, you now you have the Kardashian, or you have the Kendall Jenner tequila, you have Ryan Reynolds gin, you have
Kevin Hart tequila.
Jake Owens
got a rum. So does
George Clooney. I think he sold it though, but
Kenny Chesney. So this was the start of that celebrity backed products in the spirits world. Very, very cool. So almost immediately after conquering the tequila market, Sammy set his sights on the world of rum, Paul. He sure did. In its first year, Sammy's Beach Bar Rum was awarded Best of Show by the Nightclub and Bar Show, and double gold at both the Los Angeles Spirits Competition and the New York Spirits Competition. So really just out of the gate, a very strong go. Now, as our resident rum expert here on the show, Paul, do you have anything to add about Sammy's Beach Bar Rum?
So when they first came out with it, and we got a try of it, it was definitely before I really got into rum. Where today, as of today, it was more of just solely his name, right? So again, the celebrity, right? Oh, it's Sammy Hagar's. So let's go ahead and let's try it. So on sight unseen, right? Didn't know much about it. Never tried it before. Bought a whole bottle. It was almost impossible to try to find it here in Florida at the time.
Right.
Most places were like, what? Who? What? And to be honest, it was because it was more of a wasn't molasses based, but more sugar cane. It was definitely a different flavor than at least we were even used to, and then most people would be used to as well.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, first thing we try to do is put it in a rum and coke. We're like, this is awful.
Right.
Because it's not what most people are used to is molasses based rums.
Right.
So yeah, so it was but now I can't seem to find it in the stores here locally. So I don't know, but he's got a couple different rums with it. So definitely check it out. So I mean, it's Hawaiian based, right? That's what the sugar cane's from, is Hawaii.
All right. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's we were talking, like, Hawaii is the only one of two estate rum distilleries in all of the United States, right? With the exception of the territory of Puerto Rico, or the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, of course, obviously. But in the 50 states, Hawaii is one, and then of course Richland Rum in Georgia, right? Yep.
Richland. Yep.
They have the second estate rum plantation, I suppose.
Right. And we actually have some rum folks in the chat here as well. There, I want to give a shout out there to Tony Yersoni. There was our guest there on the Drums and Rums podcast. He is with Outer Banks Distillery, so
nice.
He's got a lot of knowledge there. So if you haven't checked out that podcast, Tony's got a lot of knowledge about spirits world and rum too. So he'll keep us honest if we're talking shit and we don't know what we're talking about. He'll keep us honest. All right, Tony?
By the way, what a great name. Tony or Sony.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's brilliant. It really is a great name. It's awesome. I would put that on T-shirts, honestly.
There you go, Tony.
Yep.
That's a free one.
Yeah, man, make that into some sort of signature font and put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So the Beach Bar Rum. So again, I think when he sold off Cabo Wabo, there was a no compete. I mean, because he did come around and made tequila again with Guy and
I'll talk about that in just a minute. Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, so definitely. So really cool that he's branched into something new, and the reason how he got into it is actually very interesting. Also,
into spirits or into rum in general?
Into the cocktails that we're going to try here tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, when we get to that, I'd love to hear that story. Because in 2017, Sammy actually returned to the old agave plant with the launch of Santo Mezquila, which was the world's first tequila mezcal hybrid. And in 2019, as Paul mentioned, he joined forces with acclaimed celebrity chef Guy Fieri to expand the Santo brand with the launch of Santo Tequila Blanco, which is just a premium old world style tequila. So, of course, in addition to his spirits endeavors, you've probably seen him on his rock and roll road trip television show, which is awesome. I remember Jordan and I were watching it like during lockdowns and watching reruns of that show. And of course, you probably read his books, Red, My Uncensored Life in Rock, and the follow-up, Are We Having Any Fun Yet? And he also hosts a weekly syndicated radio show called Sammy Hagar's Top Rock Countdown. So he stays very busy, this guy. But don't worry, Sammy also remains busy musically with his various bands, including Sammy Hagar and The Circle, who are currently on tour and have a new album slated for a September 30th release. What's the problem, Jordan?
I was right.
Yeah, we're just fucking with you. That's what we do here.
You should be confident in your answers, Jordan.
I know.
Yeah.
Gosh, made me question myself.
Just own it. Just own it.
If Jay Tay was here, she would have
Oh,
been.
yeah, Jay Tay would have been all up on it.
Yeah, come on, Jay Tay. You're not on vacation
Come
yet.
through.
You're
Well,
not on vacation
once
yet.
I finish the seltzer,
we'll see
maybe
Jay Tay
be
come out.
branch into Jay Tay. Yeah.
Well, you better hurry up and finish that seltzer because we got more seltzers to get into. And in fact, we're going to talk a little bit about Sammy's Beach Bar Sparkling Cocktails, which is the feature tonight. So, Paul, tell us a little bit about how he got into making these sparkling cocktails, which is, seems a little weird for a rock guy,
Yeah, so like everybody, you found something to do during the pandemic, and this is one of them. So whether you were starting podcasts, become, YouTube, TikTokers, whatever it is, or you're stuck in your house in a lockdown, he had being around his family at his house, and his kids were all probably outside hanging by the pool, and inside the fridge was what they were drinking was some type of seltzer. And according to him, it wasn't really all that great. He didn't elaborate on what that was, but we can probably assume one of the bigger names that most people are familiar with, I'm assuming. And he just said, I can make something better than this. And he went right to work. And again, like you said, keeps busy. And as he says, to elevate the seltzer, market, and to come out with his version of a seltzer, it is based on his rum. And then he's got some kind of very interesting beach summery flavors, which we will try soon.
We will be trying very soon.
We'll see if we feel like that. And but yeah, that's kind of how it started. Because of the lockdown and had some downtime. So,
well, it's awesome. Well, I'm going to put some of you guys to work here. Well, Jordan's actually going to tell us a little bit about. Give us the nutritional rundown and all those fun facts, and we're gonna get Derek to Master of Craft Services, of course, to start putting together those. We're just going to sample sizes, I suppose, Derek. And what are we gonna start
First
out?
One is going to be the orange one.
Your size sample or a regular sample?
We'll just knock that whole can out. However we can work that out. But
However she breaks
so
down.
take it away, Jordan. Tell us what we're getting into here.
Well, yes, I am health, nutrition, conscious, friendly, so this is the perfect task for me.
Right.
So this is Infused with Sammy's award-winning Puerto Rican-made Beach Bar Rum, Island Flavors is steeped into these ready-to-drink seltzers. Very sophisticated.
Nice. Love the island. Paul loves the islands.
Yes. It's actually Islands. But
No, yes, the islands.
these are made with all natural ingredients and sweetened with agave. Each of the 4 flavors are 5.5% alcohol by volume, under or around 130 calories. Just kidding, it says under. Under 130 calories, so that's good. And only 5 grams of sugar, which I found impressive, per 12-ounce can.
Nice.
Yes, Sammy says he developed his sparkling cocktails as a better tasting and healthier alternative to other canned cocktails. Very true. Which are typically made from malt and artificial ingredients. They come in 4 flavors, which we have for you all to watch us sample tonight. The first one is Tangerine Dream, and it is a refreshing blend of tangerine and vanilla cream, like a classic creamsicle. So we will be the
Nice.
judge of that.
Yeah. Oh, it smells. It smells
Smells good.
Oh, it smells
like
nice.
a dream.
Yep.
It smells like a
It
tangerine
passes
dream.
the smell test.
Yep.
It smells
It
better
always-
than my seltzer.
Seltzers always shock me when they're clear. I always expect them to come out like the color that your brain wants it to be.
The color of the can label.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, so this is Tangerine Dream. Everybody ready to get a little sip?
A little sippity doo dah.
Let's see what's it. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
This is Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Rum cocktails. Cheers.
Oh, that's a delight.
Wow, that's
Smooth.
nice right up. Like,
That's a Derek drink, I feel. I feel like you would drink these if you were a seltzer
how do you feel about
fella.
Paul?
Do you think?
So it's you definitely get the smell of the creamsicle before you even drink
Yeah.
it. You do get it does get a little subdued on the first, as you swallow, and then on the back, you taste it again,
Yeah.
right? So it's not an initial just a smell and it doesn't taste like it, but it's not too overpowering either. Which I would think if you really tasted a creamsicle all the way, it would probably be sweeter. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's definitely refreshing. Definitely.
It's good. I feel like it tastes like more mild cream soda.
Yeah, it definitely
It
is.
does have
it's
a cream
very
soda.
cream
And it's
soda-y.
not too seltzery either.
Yeah.
Right. It's not too gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. And it's interesting. Like you get that vanilla note immediately.
Yeah.
It's but the tangerine kind of for me. It hits on the back end.
Yeah.
So you get that kind of citrus,
It's good.
that kind of like sour citrus on the back note there.
It's a winner.
Yeah. That's
I'm going to drink the whole thing. How about them apples?
there you go. Tangerine Dream. This is the first one we're trying here tonight for Sammy's Beach Bar Rum cocktails. I like it.
I'd give it a 4.8 out of 5 stars.
Oh.
Well, Jordan. Wow.
Tough
4
critic.
Wow.
4.8.
out of 5.
I'd probably buy a 4-pack.
Oh my God.
I know.
Jordan, I honestly went into this, Jordan immediately was like, when we told her that they were rum based,
Yeah,
she
it's
was
way
like,
less
"Brah."
sugary than I thought.
She
Yeah.
was like, I'm not interested. She was like, can I drink something else and pretend? And I was like,
it's
no.
better than the ones that Sammy probably had that he was like, I could do a better one.
So yeah, let's go into that comparison there before we try the others. Is one of the larger names, again, we won't say who, but I think we all know.
Slight
You have to
law.
Slight mall.
Yeah, obey the law.
Obey the law.
It is the same. That one is the same alcohol content because this is, what was it, Jordan?
5.5.
5.5%,
Okay, so 5.5, right? So let's back up here, right? So what is a typical light beer?
Yeah, probably about
I think it's about the same.
5.5%. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, let's see. What, like Bud
And then-
Light?
Yeah.
Bud Light's probably like 4 or 4.5.
Yeah, and then
4.8.
yeah. So even then, your calories on that too is probably very close, right? I don't know. Anyway, where I'm going with it is the fact that it's not too much, right? There are some that are also out there that are higher,
Way higher.
And it is a tricky balance between getting a good tasting one and higher and then lower and so forth. But you definitely, it's a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more. It is colorful on the can.
The texture of the can is nice too.
got a
The
nice-
label, the
yep.
label feels nice, which sounds silly.
Yeah,
but-
it's I always, so maybe I'm geeking out a little bit, but I always enjoy cans that, because like White Claws and other brands, they're printed directly on the can,
Right.
and I almost feel like it's too corporate.
yeah.
But when it's done like this, and like they're very nice, don't get it. He did not skimp on the labeling. It's all very nice, all the foil, and it's very an attractive can to look at. But I like that it's wrapped and
Yeah.
not direct to the product. Anyway,
So the ABV on these, alcohol by volume on these, is actually 0.5% more than a Bud Light.
how about that? Yeah. All
And
right.
a little less calories. I
What's
think. Yeah.
What, and he's got a little message that says, "There's nothing better than a creamsicle," and that's Sammy's little personal message there. What's next on
I don't know.
the tasting, Jordy?
I'm looking forward to this next one.
What do you think of that one, Derek?
Without
Trying
tasting
all
the
of them.
other, I'm not gonna.
Okay, we can't say till the end.
Yeah, so
Okay, got it.
we'll
Okay.
compare them all. We'll
I'm
go
more
through our
of a-
favorites.
I'm definitely more of a pineapple guy than a tangerine.
Oh.
However, this has a twist. It's a pineapple splash, you see. So it gives you the slight sweetness of pineapple, followed by a kick of jalapeno. Jalapeno.
Oh, I didn't read that.
A little spice on the end there,
They left
Derek.
that off the label, eh?
Derek, you can't do this podcast without getting something spicy.
I knew you guys had me set up for
And
something.
that would be your favorite.
Is this an upside down pineapple with that spice?
Oh, yes. Upside
Ooh,
down.
and you can smell the pineapple straight out of the gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That has got a more distinct.
Yeah. I would definitely, like, you could blindfold me and I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's pineapple.
Right.
And nice.
I like it sweet with some jalapeno heat.
Oh, look
So
at
say
him.
Sammy Hagar.
Rhyme time. All right.
That sounds like my Tinder profile.
That's going to be your the headline.
Yeah, cash me outside.
That's my plenty of fish bio, right? Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Here we go. This is pineapple splash. Oh. Cheers, Jordan. Love you.
I'm not getting the jalapeno, but definitely have the pineapple more than.
Oh, it's got a little spice.
It's got
At the
some
end,
spice,
the
but
after, but
it
not.
doesn't have the taste of a
Yeah.
jalapeno.
Yeah, no, it's just the heat.
It's got the
Yeah.
heat, but not the flavor.
There's a little heat right on that tail end. I like
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
I think I still like the dreamsicle or the.
Oh yeah,
The tangerine-
it takes a little bit to
Tangerine dream
get that heat.
But it comes to you.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
It comes
it
back.
takes a bit. Yeah.
But it's so subtle.
Jordan,
Yeah.
That's
we can all be
really
wrong at
nice.
one time, and you are definitely wrong.
Yeah. Well, this is good. We can all have different ones. I'll claim the tangerine dream.
Now,
I'm a teenage dream.
just the smell of this initially would lead me to believe it was going to be very sweet.
Right.
Right? It isn't. And it's actually very interesting. Yeah, with it still, again, like the tangerine, it stays with you, and that end you're waiting for that bite to hit, and it gets you. Now I don't know if there's do you get a little bit of a heat through the mid palate? When you're first.
I don't, man. I only feel it burning in like the back of my neck right now.
All right, so that must be just a little bit when through the seltzer maybe. I'm getting a little
Maybe.
bit of the.
Because all I get is sweet on the front end, and then just like it's like hot in my throat.
But it's got a little. There's a little in the mouth. A little heat on the tongue in the roof.
Jordan.
Oh,
Just a little in the
mouth.
mouth.
Only a little in the mouth.
We're not talking about Tommy Lee's Twitter,
Oh.
is it?
No, we're talking about Brad.
yeah.
Bradley.
Hot, hot, hot,
I really
hot,
like
hot.
that.
Brad.
It does smell sweet. It's definitely not as sweet as Tangerine Dream, but the pineapple is very present.
I appreciate how light they are.
They are very light.
And they don't have that syrupy, artificial.
What is that meme on social media where it's like, they're talking about White Claw and they say They say White Claw is like drinking TV static while somebody in the next room screams the name of the flavor.
What does that even mean?
It's like over-carbonated. It's like, and it's just like a hint.
Loud.
A hint of whatever the flavor
I want
is
my
supposed to
seltzers like my LaCroix. A hint of a deliciousness bubbly.
be. Yeah, it's like breath of strawberry.
Yes. A lemon once lived in this liquid.
No, that's really nice. I actually, so far, I guess we're not going to talk about what our favorite is, but I
You've
really,
only tried 50%, Brad.
that's true. We have 50% more to go.
So are we gonna go, at the end, are we going to go around the room and
Say
which
our
ones
favorite?
are-
Yeah, I think so. I think we should do that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Derek. Did you say were you going to say something?
No.
No. The next victim is
Victim.
Island Pop, which combines the fruity flavors of cherry, pineapple, and citrus.
Like a punch, like a Hawaiian punch.
It's an island pop in the face.
Island pop in the face.
To be quite honest, according to Sammy, it's that classic Hawaiian style punch.
That's very clever. It's very clever.
This one is not got a very distinct based on the name. Right?
Oh my god, it smells
It-
like
it ta-
Hawaiian punch.
I was
going
gonna
to
say
Right.
it smells like Hawaiian punch.
it really does.
Yeah,
It
the
smells
blue
like a
one though,
punch.
not the red one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think I've seen,
I don't know the difference.
He's talked about in an interview exactly that Hawaiian punch.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this was by design then.
Yes.
Oh. Well, he captured the smell.
I guess he could say
Yeah.
it, but not actually put it on the can without getting sued.
Yeah, I like how he just like fumbled the words around it. Brilliant.
Well, and when you look at the name on the can, I won't show the camera because it's kind of hard to see even without being on camera. It doesn't look like pop; it looks like pup, where the where the Y hits on the O above it.
And I'm going to tell you, the can threw me off. I thought that was going to be lemon lime of some sort.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be a punch. Anyway, cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Oh God,
Oh, God. Oh, is this your favorite?
this one passes up the pineapple for me. It's like an alcoholic childhood.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
that's Derek. Yeah.
You know what? You know what I feel about this one? I feel like this is the
I feel like making love.
flagship for me. This is like, if you're going to have one that touches on everything that isn't weird in any way, this is the go-to. It's so light, but it is like fruit punch. But there's nothing that's like so bizarre.
But again, fruit punch and Hawaiian punch, it was so sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna hold judgment. I'm not quite there on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's
Is it converting you to seltzer world at all?
No,
yes.
Well, I'll tell you, if we have to do
Yes,
this all
please-
over again,
please consult with my lawyer.
Yeah.
if we have
I
to do
thought
this,
she was asking all of us.
Everyone. Yeah. Are you
No.
a seltzer believer? No.
if we have to do this all over again, I got 4-pack of every flavor. So
Yeah, we can go around again and
we can
again and
do it- we
again,
can do
but
it.
then that's it.
Yeah, Sammy.
but then it's it.
Sammy, throw him a bone. He bought 4 boxes of that stuff, man.
Yeah, man, I had to mortgage my house.
Yeah. He had to go on an adventure.
I did have to go on it.
How far did you drive?
Let me tell you. So Paul actually
to
brought
the
this
island.
up before we move on to the next flavor. Paul brought this up, because I noticed that it wasn't in places that you think it'd be in. It wasn't in Total Wine. It wasn't in ABC. It's not in any of the other liquor stores. But it was in these random liquor stores that I would never think to go to because I don't live on an island. But like I work on the islands. So I've passed these places a million times. And so I was talking to Paul just a couple of days ago, in fact, and he brought up, it appears that these products are only in waterside locations for liquor stores. It only appears that they are in like marinas or on inlets, which is where I went to
Crafty.
get these was in the Fort Pierce Inlet. Which was one of the only 3 Treasure Coast locations, 2 in Vero Beach, by the way, and then this one, and then the next one was down in like Boca or Boynton or somewhere down in that area. But
Interesting.
So of course we wouldn't find it because we don't own boats.
True.
true.
But But so he was here about a month ago, the end of July, down in Boca at some, the hell do you call it? Like a resort down in Boca, and it was on the water. And I was wanting to go, but we had something else going on. But I think he was also like an in and out trip too.
Mm-hmm.
But he was there to promote. So it was weird at how the event came across. Like he was going to be here, but it wasn't like performing. And of course, it had something to find out. Oh, it was actually about the seltzer, the new product.
Right. So these seltzers have been out for a while, but they just, I think last month in July 2022, in case you're watching this 1,000 years from now in the tome of human history. I hope that our show makes it.
In the time capsule this
the
episode.
Time capsule.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
So just last month, it was released here, and Sammy said in a statement that Florida is like a second home to him now, and so now it's available. Not in I haven't seen it in any places in restaurants or bars or anything, but it was in ample supply, mind you, at the liquor store that I went to on Hutchinson Island.
Yeah, you said they had a whole like display, and right when you walked in, right?
Yeah, it was right
like, in your face.
I was thinking I was going to have to like peruse around and find it. No, it was the first thing, literally the first thing you see when you walk in the door.
So it's definitely the website. So if you go to their website, the map is actually current, because the place you went to and the place I went to in North Palm Beach, right there, actually pretty cool place. I found out we can go hang out. There's a food truck and you can play.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. That's a good name.
Yeah, IDK.
Maybe BFF Jill.
Yeah, but yeah, it's right there in the water. Anyway, so we can talk after.
Okay.
We're not plugging that place.
Oh, okay.
They're not
not
paid sponsor.
Yeah.
But
Fair.
we had I called on the way down on Sunday, and they're like, "Yeah, we do have it." Walked in, and it was actually in the cooler. So it wasn't like what you got. You got the fancy box and packaging.
So they had them separate.
Yes.
You could buy one can at a time.
Right.
Well, that would have been nice.
So we're like, all right, well, we'll go ahead and grab a few, and then, but I can see it. It's in the cooler. You're gonna do something different. But I tell you what, this is I think probably one of the most important thing. Packaging matters. The branding matters. No matter what the spirit is, whether of course me being most is purely a rum thing. But you've got to have the stuff jump off the shelf, right? But yeah, at the same time, if it jumps off the shelf and it looks cool and it tastes like shit,
right.
So, it's a fine balance between the two, right? And I think that's a lot where, like rum in general, most people have a conception about rum, right? We were talking about molasses versus, cane. And just like Sammy's career, most people don't even know that Sammy had a whole, like you talked about, a whole career before Van Halen.
Right.
He was his own
not
thing.
just like a successful career prior to Van Halen.
Right.
Van Halen hired him because he was so good at what he was doing, like he was already an established rock star at this point.
So let alone the guy's 74 years old. What 74-year-old is running around and, doing all this stuff? I want to be Sammy Hagar when I get older.
Right.
I'm nowhere near it yet, and I'm actually keep getting older. So anyway, so let's crack in this last one, because I'm really excited about this last one.
Oh yeah, Jordan, tell us.
Is this the one you think?
I think yes.
Tell us about the last Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Rum cocktail.
I do want to plug though for him. I really like when companies have the store locator thing and it's accurate.
Right.
Like that's very helpful, very nice, very, very high tech, very
helpful.
Good. Very helpful.
And I want to stress on being accurate. There's
it's
plenty
like not
of
that
them.
like you were in there once and we just
that it's up to date.
And as Jordan's talking about that and the fact that they're staying, everything's accurate. Every one of the cans has a QR code. So you would think that just takes you to a random page. I have scanned each one of these QR codes so far, and it takes me to that can's story.
No kidding.
Oh, that's so
But it
cute.
also talks about the recycling process they use for the cans.
Oh.
It is very important to note that as a celebration of beach life, the company, the Beach Bar Cocktail Company, actually supports the charity or supports charities behind beach and ocean cleanup initiatives. And I'm sure that kind of pops up on those QR codes as well.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like that a lot.
That's funny. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
discovery.
Because I think he's really into the surf rider, right? I think that's a part of the beach cleanup stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what
So,
I'm reading.
California.
Yeah. I mean, being a California guy, lives in Hawaii, he's around the water as much too. So really, really cool. I mean, I like that, right? You're getting a little bit more story out of the can that while you're sitting there and drinking, and it's interactive.
Yes.
That's
it's an interactive drink.
That's it, man. That's
love
how I
that.
want to be, man.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, tell us about this last flavor.
Living the dream. The last one is Cherry Cola Chill. Cola with a K.
Aha.
Delivers the classic soda fountain flavor, aka classic pop fountain flavor, but that's fine, of cherry cola with a hint of spice.
I do love cherry cola.
I think this might be a winner for you. You love your cherry. Yeah, you love
I
your
love
cherry
cherry
coke.
It
cola.
smells
Yeah.
like cherry cola.
La 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 Lola.
It's
La 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 la.
it's freaking me out because it smells just like cherry cola,
It does.
but it's clear.
But it's clear. I know. It always throws me off.
It's like Crystal Pepsi.
Yes, I miss Crystal Pepsi.
Well, cheers, you guys. This is cherry cola chill.
Cheers.
Oh.
Oh. There's definitely something more to that. There's
Yeah.
a floral essence.
I was gonna
to
say,
it.
yeah, I don't want to say like not incensey, but yeah, there's some kind of florally.
There's a
like
spice.
that.
Well, it mentions
It might
that
be
there's some
spice.
spice on
Yeah.
there. Because it's like cherry cola and then something else.
Yeah.
But it's also
It's like
very
elderberry.
It's very light too.
That's really light.
Yeah, I like that.
It's effervescence
Yeah, he knocked it out of the park.
or evanescence. What's the word?
Effervescence?
Oh, not evanescence.
Not
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Oh, the-
evanescence
that's a
is
band?
something else.
Oh, that's
That's emo.
So when you scan those QR codes, it actually says, "Thanks for trying whichever one you're trying. I hope it brings your mind straight to the beach. Don't forget to share a photo with us."
Nice. We will
gotta take a photo.
We will do that. We're gonna take a nice, good selfie at the end of the show.
Very fun.
That's delicious. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Oh, maybe we should rank all of them. Should we just say our
I've got
favorite,
my
or should we
ranking.
rank them all? Okay, we should rank them. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do like 1 to 5, 5 being the best?
No, I was just thinking like first I like
Oh,
this,
okay.
second, third, fourth.
Yeah. Okay. I could probably do that.
Okay.
Having tasted them, I could probably go through that. Anybody ready to go first?
I have it written down. So
Oh, Derek.
Oh, dang.
Let us know what you think. Starting with your least favorite, and we'll work all the way to the to the
So
most favorite.
let's recap.
Oh, yeah,
we
recap.
have Tangerine Dream, which is the orange can. We
and
have
also my least favorite.
we have
Spoiler
you
alert.
Can't give it away. Pineapple Splash, which was the yellow can. We have Island Pop, which is the green can, and we have Cherry Cola Chill, which is the red can.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, Jordan just put it in order from
Oh.
least to
Oh.
best for me. So the Tangerine Dream is my least favorite.
Okay.
Then we got the pineapple
Splash.
It wasn't as pineapple-y as I would have liked. The Island Pop is just nostalgic and it tastes good. And then of course the cherry cola one is spot on. That's
But Derek, you lived the dream. It just got better for you. This entire roller
this was
coaster.
like the most amazing tasting for you.
and nobody can really see, but I still have some of each one here, and I'm just going through them one by one and enjoying as we go.
Savored the flavor.
Look
Heck
at you.
yeah.
I smashed mine.
I'm like-
I did too.
Well, a great sommelier never drinks the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
Pinkies
great
out.
at anything,
Yeah,
so
yeah, but also I saw you swallow and you never spit it out.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, don't give my secrets away, Paul.
Derek's a swallower. He's not a spitter.
Anybody who's known me long enough knows that.
All right.
772.
yeah. 888.
1596. Let's share some stories.
Yeah. Let's get weird.
Not those stories. That's for the After Dark show.
Oh, right.
All right, Jordan, do you have yours listed in order?
I do.
Yeah. All right. What was yours from least favorite to most favorite?
It's actually pretty funny. I guess I'm kind of the opposite. I like the Tangerine Dream the best. I think then followed by the Pineapple Splash. And then I feel the Island Pop and the Cherry Cola one are kind of tied.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of maybe switched. Maybe I like the Cherry Cola slightly better than the Island Pop. But they're pretty, they would tie.
So I think I think there's a really good explanation as to why that is. You are a seltzer person.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
And
the lighter the better.
The tangerine, you can taste the seltzer more, in my opinion, than any of the other ones.
Yeah.
It's the most seltzery.
Yeah.
While the cherry cola is more
I agree. Like the other
flavorful.
the Island Pop and the Cherry Cola, I would say, are too, like, they're borderline teetering on that, like, too sugary, seltzery, or, you know, like the over. It's too much. Like I said, I want like a hint of carbonated flavor, not like a full, like that. Those two I would feel bad drinking because I'm like, I feel like they have like a sugary taste, even though they all have the same, you know what I mean?
Right,
I don't know.
right.
They have a more flavor.
Yeah, they're more
More
flavorful,
intense.
less.
Yeah,
less
they're too sweet.
seltzer.
And they're
Makes
not even
sense.
that sweet, but they're too sweet, you know? I don't know.
If you like seltzer water, go with Jordan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like juice,
If
go
you
with
like good stuff, go with ours.
yeah. I'm
What about-
interested to see you two rum connoisseurs here opinion.
Yeah, what about you, Paul? What do you think?
So I'm gonna go with the Pineapple Splash first.
As your favorite?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I was, I think, as we were just talking about there, thinking that I was going to go because I knew of the cola, hadn't tried it yet, but actually a little bit. Again, I'm thinking how these things originally tasted, a lot sweeter, and I think that's what's really a bit throwing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That, you know, we talked about the creamsicle, right? Or even the Hawaiian Punch, right? Again, that is some really. I mean, it definitely. I tell you. It does bring back your childhood memories, for sure. You get that taste, you get that little hint of it, and you're like, okay, with it being an alcoholic drink and not being too crazy, sugary, sweet, and so forth. So second, I would actually go with the pineapple. I do like that little bit of that bite, right, that we had on the pineapple.
Wait, which one did you?
I thought
Right.
pineapple was number one.
Oh, sorry. What was I? No, I go. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so pineapple number one. The dreamsicle number two,
Gotcha.
the cola 3, and then last is the Hawaiian
Island.
not punch.
Island Pop.
Yeah. And maybe that's why I like the tangerine cream one so much, because like I loved cream soda growing. Like that was
Right.
like if I was like splurging for a like different, that was like
Yeah.
I was always like, oh, we have cream
The
soda.
cream so- yeah,
Oh,
cream-
it's so
yeah.
good. Cream soda was
Yeah,
the
it
best.
was, like, it was
Yeah.
always in my like
It's like
grandmother's.
it was a
refrigerator.
treat. I was like, oh, they got the A&W cream soda. This is
This
is good shit right here. Yes.
So definitely on all of them, the smell, you know, the initial flavor of it through the smell is definitely hits it. I think on all of them.
Yeah.
It is advertised what you're going to think it is. It definitely, you get it. Again, being a seltzer and being also trying to be around that 5.5%, not too strong, is that fine balance between going too strong and then the flavor and sugars. And, you know, I think, again, he did a real good job there, you know, looking at the other bigger name that's out there who's got a huge market share of it and trying to compete straight up against that. And I don't know. I mean, Jordan, or the seltzer expert in the room, the other company that we are talking about, the big name,
Yes.
where does the comparison between this and WC?
WC News Network. I don't know. I would say they're pretty even, but if I saw them both, like if this was more easily accessible,
But
like if I saw them on the shelf,
flavor wise, the taste,
I don't know. I think they're better.
just different flavors that
Yeah.
he's offering. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay.
And just
Yeah.
the
Because nobody's got
the
something-
WC is just so like
Yeah.
and once you've had it,
Very commercial.
it's too much now.
Right,
like
right.
it's kind of worn out its welcome. I
Right.
like to say it's kind of like
And nobody's got flavors like this, though.
no.
So he's definitely got a very
These are
unique-
like unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
Yeah.
Mr.
No, and if like I said, if they were on the shelf, like if this was in Publix or and I saw them next to each other and they were the last, let's say they were the last two seltzers, the WC or this one, I would definitely take this one over it. You know
And
what
there's-
I mean?
there's a
Which
lot
is saying
that-
a lot because it has more sugar. So
Right.
I'm
And WC, I don't think is spirits based. It's more malt,
Yeah,
think
it's,
so.
it's malt
Yeah.
based.
right? Compared to and there's a lot that are getting into the market now. I mean, Bacardi's got their version. There's others
dear.
as well.
Yeah,
and,
everyone.
So it's huge. And again, I definitely could see if you're sitting on the beach, you're not, you want to enjoy, you want to be social. It's definitely a hot day drinker. Hanging out in the boat or hanging out in the sandbar.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%. And
Beer-
they're light
beer-
enough to do that.
Yeah, and beer is too
too heavy.
heavy, bloaty, right?
Yeah.
And again,
Well, I think your ranking is very good for a non-seltzer person. You hit the nail on the head.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at you, Jordan.
I mean, we had basically the same
Yeah.
ranking.
Okay, so for me,
Everybody's perfect.
what I enjoy about these,
Brad's
if
gonna
we're-
match Derek.
If we're comparing to, there's only so many combinations, you guys. If we're comparing these to other brands, one thing that I notice is that most other seltzer brands are like one trick ponies, one flavor, black cherry, mango,
Watermelon.
lemon lime, which is, like it's basically one flavor. What's interesting about these is they're developed as a cocktail, right? So the flavors on these, as light as they are more complex. So my favorite one out of all of these is the pineapple splash, because I really liked that
I'm shocked.
it was sweet on the intake, and on the back end it had that lingering spiciness.
I feel like
So-
that's impressive from you too, because you have a thing with like, I don't know, maybe it's just mango, but I thought it was kind of pineapple mango, like seltzeries. You're not really.
No, I'm really glad that mango had
But
nothing
I thought
to do
even
with this.
pineapple, you were kind of like,
But the thing is, well, I know I like pineapple, but
I think the jalapeno adds to it.
helps it. Yeah,
it cuts that sweetness,
yeah.
but not at the same time. There's no, for me anyway, there's no mix of those flavors. So you get the sweet, and then you get the heat, baby. So
Sweet heat.
so for me, that was my favorite because it was like living two experiences at one time. And now that's not to say that I would sit and drink a 4-pack of them, but I really enjoyed that as a complex cocktail over just drinking a one-trick pony flavor.
That was the biggest surprise for me.
Yeah, I loved it. I knew it was coming, and it was still lovely. My next favorite on the list is the Island Pop, because I think that's it should be like the flagship of this whole operation. Because if you are not interested in these complex combinations, that's what you're gonna drink. If you don't want that weirdo stuff like burning your throat, when you're drinking a sweet drink, this is the piece de la resistance. You know what I mean? It's try this one first, Island Pop. That's my thing. If you're unsure about what flavor you're gonna like, that's the one to try first, Island Pop. Hawaiian Punch all day. My next favorite is the Tangerine Dream, solely on how absolutely light it is. It's just a pleasant drink. It would have ranked higher if there was more tangerine in the mix. I thought it was very heavy on the vanilla, that sweetness. But similar to the pineapple, on the back end is where you kind of got that pop of tangerine. So, which I was expecting the other way around. I was expecting to get hit with tangerine and have that sweetness of the vanilla come on the end. So maybe that's what threw me off. But so yeah, that's my third. And then of course the cherry cola. I wish that it ranked higher, but the other ones were just better for me. Yeah. They were just better flavors. They were better combination of what they set out to do. But with that being said, I enjoyed all of them. There's not one that I would be like, no, I'm not drinking that. I thought they were very thoughtfully concocted. There was definitely a lot of thought that went into this, clearly. Just in the way that the notes of the flavors hit. It's not just a mix. They hit in different places for me. Like in my experience, it's like it takes you on a journey with one drink.
And I think some of that is very similar to and maybe because it is a spirits based that, and again, it's interesting to even look at the can. He talks about it's actually sparkling rum cocktail, not hard or seltzer or whatever, right? Because again, the seltzers are kind of getting a little bit of a
bad rap.
Yeah, again, you're kind of grouping them into other things,
right?
But I think again, back to the spirits and the rum. There's a lot of that. You taste I'm going to talk specifically about rum. Is upfront flavor. Maybe you get in the barrel taste up front if it's aged, and then on the back end you're getting a little bit different the notes. So it is very in that sense. Now again, okay, full transparency. I've not sat down and tried to do this with other seltzer products. So do they have, like to your point, those same notes that are hitting at certain parts up front in the palate, on the back end? I don't know. I'll be surprised.
Paul,
Probably not.
I'm going to tell you,
so.
I've tried quite a few seltzer products, mainly because Jordan, tries multiple products, and so we get them. And I'm not a huge seltzer fan. I do drink them. I enjoy them. I think, if I'd like to get a little buzz on, and I don't want to drink a bunch of beers because, like you said, they're heavy, or they're just, like sometimes you get hopped out. And, so it's kind of a treat to drink seltzers. But I've not had another product, with the exception of one local Florida brand that was also interesting. But in the big world of seltzers, these are pretty complex, but in that complexity, also very easy to drink.
I agree.
So the pineapple,
because to have
the pineapple
both.
splash that's a great drink.
Yeah.
That is loaded with interesting. It takes you on a journey. It's not a one trick pony.
It's complex in a good way.
It's complex, but it's not. It's not. I don't know. It's not mixed. It hits you at different points during the beverage.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I'm nerding out just a little bit. Aside, and I want to stress that while we're diving into it, they're incredibly drinkable. I could smash a whole can of that. And never think twice, but because we're spending a little time on it,
Right.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. That's how we look. I feel like we all had different, pretty different ideas of what was better, but that's good because we all agree.
So we would love for the fans to go get some and let us know what they think.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to hear the ranking.
Yeah,
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Sammy,
Smash
make a
buttons.
product code there. Promo code Jams and Cocktails.
Yeah.
When you're ordering online there.
We need one case free a week.
Yeah,
forever.
For life.
Well, just go. Hey, so Philip, go ahead and go online to the website there and use the promo code
Drizzly.
Jams and Cocktails on their their website. And then when the product code doesn't work, complain to this tech support that the product code isn't working.
That's brilliant. I never even thought about that. Well, yeah.
Just thought this through.
All right, very cool.
Well, you know what?
That was fun.
Nice. Well, I think
It was right up my alley.
good. Well,
Love
Jordan,
the seltzies.
you were the one that
I know. I was
that
like, can I just drink
concerned.
my own and not have those? And I was like,
Yes.
no, you have to participate.
Gotta participate. It's gotta be for real.
Fine.
Get your thinking caps on because it's time for Name That Tune. There you go, the circle. Nice, Jordan.
Shenanigans.
Well done. You guys, we invite all of our live viewers, that's all of you out there, to play along with us in the chats and comments. Tonight it's a little different. Tonight we're looking for one of 3 answers to our clues.
1 in 3. I'm normal.
1 out of 3 here.
33%.
So the category is, are you ready? Pay attention. Is it Sam? Is it Dave? Or is it Sam and Dave?
Oh, I hate you right
So
now.
you're going to tell us if the singer is Sammy Hagar, David Lee Roth, or the classic soul duo Sam and Dave. Bonus points if you also put the name of the song down. So
I hate you.
Can you play a snippet of each one of
you-
them individually, and tell us who's who, and then play the song?
Oh yeah, that's basically the game, Jordan.
No,
But you have to guess.
before.
Before
Here
the
we go.
game.
What are you doing? You can't have one of the inventory.
Oh, my sponsor bought them. My biggest sponsor bought
My
them.
Yes.
sponsor.
Yes, but I scanned the receipt.
Not to be confused with my AA sponsor.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, this is the pineapple splash. Oh, that's a great drink, man.
Oh, Brad's drinking them all by morning
Tomorrow.
show.
But yeah, the morning show, it's just going to keep going on. It's going to
I'm
perpetuate.
on my last pineapple splash.
Next flavor we need is espresso.
Yeah,
All right.
coffee after that.
Are you guys ready to play?
No.
Yeah, so we're looking predominantly for, is it Sammy Hagar, David Lee Roth, or Sam and Dave, the classic soul duo? And if bonus points, as I mentioned, if you put the name of the song down here. Here is the first clue. Here we go.
See now all my baby's guilty satisfied, yes.
Here's that clue for you. Once again.
See now all my baby's guilty satisfied, yes.
I hate you, Brad.
That's okay, Derek. Don't hate, appreciate. All right, you guys, everybody.
I was gonna say that.
Everybody
There's a
got-
1/3 chance that you could be right.
Yeah, it's pretty good odds. All right, well, what do you guys have here in the lounge?
Oh,
Derek said
I
Dave.
said Dave.
Dave, Diamond Dave ice cream in.
Oh
That
wow, you
is
went the extra mile and a half.
correct.
See now all my baby's
Yeah,
guilty satisfied, yes.
Nice. Good
How's
job.
your nose?
Good job.
Got a little schmutz on it.
All right. Next clue. Here we go. Name that tune.
Turn this thing around right now, hey. So
Here's that clue again for you.
turn this thing around right now, hey. So
I hear the difference.
Everybody ready?
No.
All right. What do you guys got here in the lounge?
Oh
Sam and Dave is not right,
my God, do you know every song by them?
Derek. But
No,
it is.
that's an and or, Dave.
I see.
It's Sam,
And or.
could be Dave.
It is Sammy Hagar with Van Halen, of course. Right now, is the name of the song.
Is that like somebody asking if you're AC or DC?
I actually heard this song on the radio on Sunday, and I'd
really just
forgotten
the
about
C.
it. I'd forgotten about it. Listen, man, I'm not going to take anything away from David Lee Roth. An incredible entertainer, a great singer, just was perfect for his time and perfect for Van Halen during that time. But when Sammy Hagar got in the band, they went to they became more commercially, more people knew who Van Halen was during the end of the 80s into the 90s than ever before when it was with David Lee Roth.
So they never had a number one hit until Sam came in. Now, they were on their way in 1984 album, right, with the Smoking Baby.
Yeah.
Right? Tons of tunes on that album, right?
Yep.
The Hot for Teacher and right, Jump and all that Panama. But so the argument is they would have maybe have gotten there, but it would have, could have, should have. But Sammy got them to that.
Well, the truth is, David Lee Roth went on to have a very successful solo career post Van Halen. Sammy Hagar came in from a successful solo career and just took him to the next level, man. And I feel like the writing combination of Sammy Hagar and Eddie Van Halen was just superior in my opinion. It was just more cohesive.
So can I tell a quick story about one of the songs?
Please.
All right. So Sam and Dave, and maybe they were staying somewhere, and supposedly the story about "Come on, baby, finish what you started" was where Sammy had interrupted, I guess, or Dave had. Shit, I can't even get the names right now. So Sammy had interrupted. No.
One of them interrupted the other.
Welcome back.
Eddie. So there we go. Eddie. There we go. That's the other guy. Eddie, because we're playing Sam and Dave. Eddie had interrupted Sam, and Eddie had the riff for the intro of "Come On, Baby, What You Started." You know, that little country rip.
It's so good.
You know, so he was like bugging him while I guess Sammy was with somebody interrupting. So it was like, "Come on, baby, finish what you started."
Brilliant. That's a great tune also. I tell you what, man, you know,
Might be the next clue.
You'll have diehard Van Halen fans that will always, you know, choose Diamond Dave over Sammy Hagar. But like, I was alive when Sammy Hagar was with a Van Halen. So that's my Van Halen, you know, that's the Van Halen that I grew up with. I didn't know David Lee Roth with Van Halen.
I wasn't alive then.
Yeah. Anyway, moving right along.
She was the Gary Sharon of Van Halen.
I know the Van Helsing.
Yeah.
The Van Helsing clothing line.
Van Helsing, huh?
Is that what it's called?
Anyway.
Van Helsing?
No.
Van Heusen.
Van Heusen?
No, this is different people.
Van
Wilder.
Van something with an H.
All right, so next clue, here we go. We're looking for is
Van
it
Helsing,
is it
really?
Sam Dave or Sam and Dave?
That's what I got the hard way, and I'll make it.
Here's that clue one more time.
That's what I got the hard way, and I'll make it.
Derek looks completely perplexed.
Never heard this version.
Jordan,
boy.
are you over there adding people on your whiteboard?
Oh.
All right. What Wow. Giving away the farm here. All right, what do you guys have here in the lounge? Let's see. Sam and Dave, Dave, Soul Man.
You got Soul Man.
You got one half right.
Yes,
and
but-
the name of the song
But I
right there.
hashtagged
I got-
it.
Whoa, I got 66%
Or
of the
maybe not
answer right.
hashtagged.
That's 66%.
Just because I missed one of the singers.
Oh,
Too many
man.
seltzers.
There you go. It is Soul Man by Sam and Dave.
Not to be confused with Dan and Shay.
Definitely not to be confused.
No.
And I'll make it.
All right, next clue. My God, here we go.
I know this one.
Here it is one more time.
If I'm right, I have a theory.
Okay.
I mean, it might be facts, but fucking facts.
Fucking facts. Anybody listening over on Facebook? Good.
They're freaking facts.
Come over to YouTube. I'm not even looking at your comments on Facebook anymore. All right, what do you guys... Come on, Derek.
Go
End of-
ahead.
He's writing a novel over
Go
there. What do you
ahead.
guys got here in the lounge? It is Sammy Hagar.
Oh, shit.
the red rocker. Yes, not the rocket.
Whatever.
That's a different thing. But it is
I'm sure
I Can't
you
Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar. Sorry, Jordan.
My theory all to shit. Never mind.
You
I
think
want to know the theory.
that I had a pattern? I don't have a
Oh,
pattern.
no. I was just... I mean, and I think we kind of touched on it, but I was just going to be like brutally honest that Sammy had a better voice than Dave, and he was not that great. Or his was a little bit more like,
When did
Their
we
voice
and
on
Sammy's
that?
was like
Oh, you didn't-
angely
but you
compared to
didn't-
like,
But you didn't like this one because you thought it was Dave?
yeah.
Nope. All right, one
So
more.
it kind of shut
I don't
us in.
think we
Oh,
ever
oh.
touched on the fact that one of them had a better voice than the other.
Yeah. Well, I thought that comments were made
But
kind of that like
he-
Sammy launched
she
it
likes
into.
she likes your seltzer.
Yeah, Sammy, I like your seltzers and your voice. Keep it up. Keep up the good work,
Except for
son.
when you sang your first #1 single.
Yeah, except for that song. That sounded
all
like
we-
Dave and it was trash.
all we were saying was that Van Halen became more commercially
yeah,
successful
because
when
Sammy had
Hagar,
a better voice.
I think Sammy was not as much of a
Drug addict.
egomaniac.
Oh, okay.
Dave.
Wow. Jordan.
Allegedly wrong.
Allegedly.
I'm just filling in the blanks. I
Allegedly.
don't know. I wasn't
Allegedly.
born. I have no idea who these people are.
Great.
I'm an infant.
You are an infant. All right, last clue.
I'm
you
pure.
guys.
The children.
Oh, I know this.
There it is one more time.
Oh, no. Now I'm nervous. Oh, my theory's getting in the way.
Don't overthink it.
Or is it? Okay, maybe not.
Well,
That's
if
just
you-
that's
if
just
you
that's
pay
just blanket
attention-
advice for
if
anybody.
you pay attention to this show, you'll know the answer, or at least part of it.
All right, what do you guys have here in the lounge?
Wait.
I knew I knew this. I knew I knew the name of it. What an idiot. Okay.
Okay.
Is it not right? It might not be right. I don't know.
No, the name of the song you got right.
Okay, I was going to say I have
See it, you knuckleheads.
self-doubt.
What do we got here?
God damn it.
It
All-
is Diamond Dave Jump. Crisscross says Jump Jump. It is with Van Halen, of course.
Buddy Paul here talked about how Jump was on the record with David Lee Roth.
She never.
Okay.
She doesn't listen to anything I
No,
say.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, and I thought when you said, if you've been paying attention,
got-
it's like, okay, well, the whole thing is around Sammy Seltzers,
What
so
else said before David Lee Roth was with them?
You could say that Sammy did probably sing that song when he
At
was
some
in
point.
when
Yeah.
he was in Van Halen.
I quit.
No, it's highly
Don't
likely.
You stick up for her when she
I
had
quit.
been listening.
I'm retiring. I'm retiring.
Well,
from
don't
this.
require quite yet because it's
Require.
time. Because
Don't require.
don't
her.
require quite yet because I'm
Have
gonna,
another seltzer. break.
I need you. I need you right now because it's
I
time.
can't do it.
It's time to dive into the deek. The deek.
Wow.
The seltzers are
Wow.
strong with the force.
This is my third day off in a row, guys.
Wow.
So I'm just been
This is like your
It's that
third
spicy.
seltzer.
He got some
third,
of
Third
Deep in him.
hundredth.
third since you got home.
Oh dear.
It's time to dive into the deep, dark abyss that we lovingly call the Jordy Files. All right. We are here. It's the Jordy Files. Ms. Jordan.
Hello. I'm here
That's great. I'm glad.
physically.
What do we got going on out there in the world?
Oh, we're still gonna do this even though I quit, huh? Okay.
Yep. Can't
He did not accept your resignation, and he still gets 2 weeks.
Denied stamp.
see? I get 2 weeks.
True.
Whatever
Okay.
the hell that means.
Yeah, nowadays. Well, welcome to the Jordy Files all. I, of course, am still Jordan Taylor. And
Jay Tay.
Jay Tay, for short. And it is my privilege to be here tonight with Brad Brock, Derek Zugel, and Paul Robertson. Yay.
Wait.
Crickets.
Where's Paul? Hey, Paul.
Where we at, Doe?
Paul went to the bar.
Okay, everyone can't get enough of the seltzers. They're all drinking all of my stash. I think that's what's happening.
Oh, so that's what's happening?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
delicious.
Not me.
Not me.
Derek's drinking the other stash.
You can have the ones you like.
I am having the ones I
Did you mix it in?
No.
Oh.
Before we get started, just want to say we got a comment from Aaron, our old neighbor Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. We miss you.
Hi,
We
Aaron.
do. He
And
said,
Erica.
he said Erica loves the Jordan Files.
Oh, dear. I'm glad someone does.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We got to get together soon. I know I said that last week.
Yeah,
too,
we say that every
but
week.
we're gonna really work it out this time.
Yeah. I mean, we still live like less than a mile away.
Yeah, I
so,
could if I was really
no.
feeling if I was feeling froggy, I could walk to your house.
yeah. If you were
You
really,
wouldn't make it home, but yeah, you might walk
you could
there.
walk there if you were really feeling froggy. So tonight in the Jordy Files, we are going to discuss a major anniversary that just took place. We are also going to discuss who has tested positive for the ick.
Wait, where is it?
And much, much more. But first, let's get warmed up with our birthdays, shall we? So today, August 17th, and it's nice on the days that our podcast when you do your morning show. And this threw me off this morning. I didn't realize, first birthday, Kid Leroy, I didn't realize he was from Australia.
He's from Australia. He's from
Yeah.
down under.
I didn't.
He's from down under.
I mean, I don't know where I thought he was
From the bush.
I thought he was definitely from the US of A.
From the bush.
Yeah.
The outback.
I assumed he was from like Texas or
He's
something.
also an
you know?
infant.
I don't know. Yeah, he is
Tiny baby child,
He's our
man.
little baby at 19. Oh, little fetus. He is Australian hip hop artist who had a quick rise to the top after the release of his singles "Blessings," "Disconnect," and "Moving." So,
Let me tell you what, this kid's killing it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of his stuff, but I get why it's so big.
Is he the guy who had the hit a couple times or?
He kept releasing the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
album, different versions of the same album
Until it
literally like smashed
blew
number
up.
one.
Yeah.
And he was like doing different. He was bringing in different artists to feature on it, and the last one hit, man. And I thought that's something I've never seen before. I've never seen an artist just continuously re-release the same record, just reproduced in different ways, and then it finally snagging, and now this kid's on another planet, and he's really talented. Like, the stuff it's good. It's not my bag, but I get it. I get the appeal.
yeah.
Well, and it says a lot for somebody who doesn't give up on something when it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
didn't hit the first time. You know what? I believe in myself.
And
never
he was
know.
You can do it
14
again.
years old when he dropped that record for the first time, and it started making waves on YouTube, and then finally we were back in the old lounge when it like hit number one. This record.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
He's still not old enough to drink, so
Not in this country.
couple
but
more
other
years, sir.
countries.
Yeah, we'll drink for you,
In
bucko.
In Australia, he's been old enough to drink for 7 years.
Might. Sorry. Anyway, and then today is also Donnie Wahlberg's birthday. He is 53. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He was in New Kids on the Block. He's been in The Sixth Sense, Saw, Planet of the Apes. He's married to Jenny McCarthy.
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 He is brothers to the other Wahlbergs. They have Wahlburgers. They have the this burger and the that burger. And
What did you call him? Is it Danny or Donnie?
Donnie.
Donnie. I
Did
thought
I
you said
say?
Danny.
Did I say Danny? I
Donnie.
very well could have
It's
said
Donnie. I was like,
We've been drinking
heck is
all
Donnie?
night.
yeah, I had 2 seltzers, so
Woo!
flying high.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg.
Did you
Donnie
know
Wahlberg.
some
He's
trivia?
53.
Some trivia for you. Did you know that Jenny McCarthy is?
Melissa McCarthy's cousin.
Yes.
Yes, I
yeah,
did.
Jordan knew that. They are related. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Did you know Donnie Wahlberg is related to Mark Wahlberg?
Shut the hell up.
I hate you, Derek.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yes, I.
So,
Mind blown.
in extension, he's related to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
This is getting deep.
That's what she said.
Rolling in the deep. And then the next old fella is Sean Penn. He is 62 today. And he's been in just numerous things. Obviously, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I Am Sam was a
I
great
Am
movie.
Sam. Yeah, he's just married X, Y, and Z. I don't know. I feel like he's
Robin Wright Penn.
Yeah.
Jenny from
Janae.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Jenny. So he is 62. And then our elder member, our elderberry, if you will, is Robert De Niro, born on this day. He is 79 years old.
Wow, older than Sammy.
Robert
Yeah.
De Niro, to me, is like
I feel like he's been 79 since like the 80s. I don't know. He's always been
like
an old treasure.
That old uncle. I wouldn't even say grandfather. He's like that old uncle that shows up to Thanksgiving and is just
so New York.
And just New York.
But like
and,
the best New
and
York.
Ornery.
Yeah.
And like I always envision him.
Hey, paisano.
I always envision him as what he was in Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
You know, just this kind of like
Fucker.
what are you looking at? You know, that's
Yeah.
And I feel like
You talking to me?
Yeah. Talking to me.
yeah, exactly.
I have nipples.
Talking to
Would you
me.
milk me, fucker? Anyway.
So you're talking about
You
Grandpa.
talking to me?
Have you seen Bad Grandpa?
I have seen it
No.
Oh,
with him and
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. That's
that
right.
is just not De Niro.
But it's funny as hell.
It's so
pretty
I
good.
haven't seen
yeah.
that.
It's pretty good.
Oh, I'm going to have to look into this. But he is 79 today. And obviously he's been in things since like 1979. So, or 1974.
How
I don't
would
know.
you know?
Whatever. Yeah.
The Godfather.
Godfather. Yeah. X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Well, really like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12.
No,
whatever.
no, he wasn't in
Oh.
that many. He was all he played Vito, right?
The Godfather Strikes Back.
Vito
Yeah,
Corleone. It was.
Did you just
Yes.
talk about this today?
Yes, he was Vito.
Yeah, they
We're going to veto that.
Didn't they beat his ass? I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody, but didn't they off him in the
Spoiler
lake?
alert. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it by now. 50 years later.
So those are our birthdays today.
Oh, we just got through the birthdays. Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
God.
wild.
Happy
This is going to be a
birthday!
while. It's a man day, clearly. All the fellas.
That's just because you didn't dig hard enough. I'm sure there's at least
There's got to be
one
at least one
female
girl
that was
today.
born
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Derek?
Obviously, she didn't dig deep enough.
Well, I heard something. Another D.
Digging up a hole. Okay.
Lot.
So,
Ain't that either.
So in the intro, a very special anniversary. Yesterday, August 16th, was the 45th anniversary of the passing of the legendary king. Yes, Elvis himself, Elvis Presley. 45 years he has been hypothetically deceased.
He died on Rum Day?
He did.
No. Well, yeah, it was
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
What a
you're right.
crime. Maybe it was the rum that killed him.
Maybe it was the lack
had
of
some
rum
bad
that
rum.
killed him.
That's right.
Oh, maybe he had no rum.
You know, we did talk about this at length on the morning show. You know, about just all the conspiracies of how Elvis persisted through his supposed death, and just to like think about where he's at now. He would be like 100, right? Like he would be at least that old.
He'd
Right?
probably be like 90.
Somebody fact check
Right?
that. How old would Elvis Presley be today if he was still alive? Not you, Jordan. You got work to do.
Oh.
but carry
He
on
was
with your
born
story.
in 35, so he'd only be 93. 90,
Yeah.
92,
That's-
93, 94, somewhere in there. Somewhere in the early 90s.
Math is hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Anyway, not important. Next,
Oh, but R.I.P. Elvis Presley.
yeah. We love you. They just don't make a quote from my mom. They just don't make them like him
Here for all my dead
Anymore.
homies.
ever.
Until they made the Beatles.
Yeah, but it's still not Elvis. Scrumptious.
Okay. Scrumptious over there.
Like a treat. I saw some crazy thing. I mean, while we're just, getting off topic, like wild in the Jordy files here, there was some TikTok from this girl. It's always about the TikTok that was talking about just all the Hollywood parallels of Elvis and Priscilla and how the Kardashians like tied into even the Elvis realm and how Priscilla then dated Robert Kardashian maybe, and how Elvis, or did Elvis date Kris Jenner? I don't know, something, and then with Bruce or Caitlyn or whatever.
Elvis
I don't know, there was
dated
like a whole
Caitlyn Jenner?
They all, yeah. No, wait. Maybe Priscilla dated Bruce, Caitlyn. I don't know, whatever. And then just Michael Jackson was in there with Lisa Marie, and like, I don't know, it was like they all had like this I need to watch it again because there was a lot of, but it was interesting because
I
I was like,
I mean, celebrities are celebrities, and
but there's still a lot of them, and it's like that was very crisscross contaminated.
Tune in soon to Jordy's new podcast called
Yes.
Celebrity.
orgies.
The Bermuda Love Triangle. Oh.
All right.
Get that merch.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're trademarking
Trademarking
that. Yeah. So then later last week, there was a flash flood literally that invaded the Vegas Strip. This region has not received more than an inch of rainfall since 2014. Apparently, 2 people are deceased from the flood, and the water seeped into casinos and flooded parking garages. So I guess there was some footage of water just literally pouring into the roof of Planet Hollywood, and it's going to be quite fun to clean up because some of the videos I saw, there was just like
They just got to let the sun do its dirty work.
mounds of trash. Humans are disgusting. A lot of bottles, a lot of garbage, a lot of trash. So don't get taken out by that.
Yeah, for real.
But
Pick a nice day to go out to Vegas, huh? Watch
Yeah.
the weather.
So that is pretty crazy. And I guess First Lady Jill Biden, she has tested positive for the COVID-19. So she is
White House is
sitting tight.
making its round in the White House.
It is.
Everybody's got to
It's
get
going
it.
all over.
Everybody's got to get it.
Yep. So that just happened the other day, I think yesterday or Monday. It has been confirmed that Millie Bobby Brown, who is adorable, super huge fan of her. I hope life continues on a positive childhood path for her. You know how like the child stars usually get like a little derailed and go off the rails a little bit. I hope because she is a star and she is adorable.
We wish the Dakota Fanning track for her.
Yeah, not the Amanda Bynes track.
Yeah,
for
not
her.
that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Or
So-
Jeanette McCurdy.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm glad I see the picture because obviously I don't keep up and pop as well as you do.
Yes.
I thought she was like one of Bobby Brown's kids.
Or
Apparently
part
from
of
that-
Milli Vanilli.
Right, yeah. if Millie Vanilli had a love child with Bobby Brown,
It would be Millie
Milli
Bobby
Van-
Brown.
right.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
why
with you.
And that's why she's Vanilli.
Yeah. But do you recognize her? Did you watch Stranger Things?
No.
Oh my God.
You're missing out, man.
Oh, I know. Well,
It's a great show.
I saw
the
I,
80s throwbacks. from
I
that.
saw, I saw the best meme the other day where it was like you're walking down a street and you're wearing a Metallica shirt and some Stranger Things kid tells you to name 3 episodes of Stranger Things. I'd have been like, I'd be fucked.
A, B, and C.
I
1, 2, 3.
have not seen it. Nope.
The one where they fight the monsters. The one where
upside down.
The one where they do the upside down.
And there's a Domino's episode, right?
And the Domino's
Well,
commercial.
they got the Domino's pizza. I know that. We got that on lock. So Miss Millie, better known for her role as Eleven, as we mentioned in the Netflix hit series Stranger Things, has a new career goal. She has enrolled in college. She's attending Purdue University in Indiana.
Oh, bad
She,
choice.
yeah, right. She says she wants to help young people, and they need it. So
Lord,
Godspeed
Jordan
to
called
you.
them out. She called out the young people.
Yeah, I went to college for the same thing, and good luck to you. She will be studying human services. She stated that she is learning about the system and how to support a younger generation, which is funny because Stranger Things takes place in Indiana, mainly. I think a little in California too, but I think most of it's based in Indiana. So she got into a college there, which is kind of adorable and cute. So wish her the best of luck.
Good luck.
Yeah. Warmest wishes, best regards. Yeah.
Oh my
Best
God.
regards, warmest wishes.
Kind of
I
off
don't know.
topic. Have you ever heard her in an interview? Her little English mouth is so English. When you it's so jarring to
Yeah.
hear her speak outside of
Like on Stranger Things.
like on Stranger Things, she has an American accent. And when she speaks in interviews and like it's jarring. It's kind of like
Tom Holland.
It's kind of like Tom Holland. It's kind of like Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
We've grown up with her as an American actress.
Jordan.
But when she speaks,
married to Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it.
she just has this Aussie mouth. It's
Don't you feel like
crazy.
that would be hard to do? Like vice versa? And just all the things, because they say weird things, like they say idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like lots of F sounds when there shouldn't be an F. You know, like I don't know. I just feel like an accent.
Well, it depends on
would be
where you
hard
come
to-
from in England. Like,
And if I'm being
No.
paid millions of dollars,
But it'd be
I'm
hard to
making it
learn. That
happen.
would be like a big challenge to like
well,
speak with a different
hey,
accent
they did
than what
it-
you have.
They did it in My Fair Lady.
And to make it believable.
Right?
It's one thing to do it, but
Eliza
to make
Doolittle,
it
she got it sorted out.
but
She
to make
figured
it
out.
believable is another thing. Like you would never think that she was from England if you just watched
I know that's
Stranger
why
Things.
that's what makes it so jarring.
I know, like,
because
so
you've
that's-
only ever seen her in Stranger Things.
Yeah, so that's some talent.
speaking of British accents, there were a few female birthdays today that you knew.
Who's from Britain that's born today?
Helen McCrory. She was in the Harry Potter series. She played Draco Malfoy's mother.
Erroneous.
Okay.
Really.
And then
There's others.
that was it.
That was
That was the main one.
That was the biggest name that I found,
Oh,
but
okay.
there was others.
Okay. So it's a
Jordan, do your research on
Do your
birthdays,
damn
will you?
research.
gosh. So next article, moving on. This is a local buzz alert.
Oh.
Local.
Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news. Very big for the area.
Very big.
Oh, how big was it? You may ask. A Martin County high school student's artwork, a drawing of her hugging her mother, is now, was on display on Google's homepage for hundreds of millions to see. Did you see this?
I did see this on
Yeah,
Google.
so
I saw it. Yeah, it was
cute.
yesterday. It was all day.
So-
I was on all day yesterday.
We're going to call her Sophie. She's a 16-year-old senior from Stewart. She won the Doodle for Google contest, an annual competition for K through 12 students to create their own versions of the Google logo.
16-year-old senior. Doesn't sound like
She's
she.
very smart.
I was gonna say she's got a lot going.
Or
for her
Martin County
already.
has very low standards. Either way, I don't know.
Wow.
Allegedly.
It has to go one way or the
Wow.
other. She's either a genius or just they.
Well, let's give her the credit and not beat up half of our listening audience.
Tough
this-
love.
yeah,
Tough
this is-
love.
this is
This
local.
is why people like the Jordy Files. Controversial.
Right. Right.
Right. So
And all our sponsors have pulled out.
yeah. Oh, they're leaving.
These opinions are not
Sponsored
shared
by
the
Martin
entire
County
cast.
High School.
This is just from Jordan. Band.
But hey, man, I actually really liked the logo. I thought
It was
it was cute and
Yeah.
well done,
Yep.
and it was an interesting take. What was the theme? You have it there in your notes, I believe, right?
Somewhere.
The theme was like loving yourself or something like that, or loving. Yeah, it was something like
I don't
that.
think it's in here.
And her take on it was loving yourself was allowing others to love you and take care of you,
Aw.
or like take care of yourself or something like that.
It was
the
very
theme.
profound, right?
It-
what
it
you said
was.
what you said this morning, right? Yeah,
Yeah, and like and you know and she took it as, you know, I love it, like caring for myself is allowing others to care for me, and nobody cares for me like my mother, and so that was the message. So I feel like, you know, obviously the image is great. I thought it was really well done. You can see it on the screen if you're watching the show. But the message behind it was also very nice, and yeah, she like tell them what she got for winning this.
Well, Brad, I'm glad you brought that up. She is receiving a $30,000 scholarship.
Johnny, tell her what she's
Tell her
won.
what she's won.
A new pony.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. She's receiving a $30,000 scholarship, maybe to the college of her choice or Google's choice. I don't know. We don't know.
YouTube University.
Yeah, it could be to Google University.
Subway U.
She's also wins a $50,000 tech package from Google for establishing or improving a computer lab or technology program at Martin County High School.
In her.
Good for them.
Yeah, they better name that facility after her, Sophie.
Yeah.
Sophie's place.
Because they need so much help.
So much. Yeah. So
No.
that's.
That was sarcasm.
Oh.
Great job, Sophie.
Yay, Sophie! I love local stories like that. And that's a national story. Because what was I telling Jordan? I was saying like we get so many Florida man stories.
Yeah,
And we
that
get
was
such,
good.
We get such a bad national rap.
And now women. Florida women too. We got one for each
So
day.
it's really nice when we have that one shining star. Like, yeah, we can produce quality humans here.
You even got
one per 1,000.
You even got YouTube channels that just bash on Florida.
I know, man. It's
Like popular YouTube stuff just hitting. Oh, you're from Florida? Glad you made it out of there alive.
it's a jungle out there,
Wow.
man.
I guess Derek doesn't watch the happy hour.
Probably not. He's probably working happy hour at
Most
the Duff
likely.
Duff.
Most likely.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah. So yay, Sophie. Last but certainly we would not want her to be least. The diva herself, Mariah Carey, faces a possible legal battle after trying to trademark the title Queen of Christmas.
The cream of Christmas?
Queen of Christmas.
I trademarked Cream of Christmas.
Yeah, Brad's already got that one. Queen of Christmas. After another singer.
You like eggnog?
I sure do.
Not after you get the cream of Christmas. Brought to you by Brad Brock.
Brought to you by Cream of Wheat.
Brad Brock's Cream of Christmas.
No.
All right, let's cut the commercial.
Okay, yeah, we need a break.
Get it in and around your mouth. Put a little nutmeg on it.
Don't make a mess.
Anyway,
Just a little nutmeg.
I digress.
Okay, let me start over. So, diva Mariah Carey faces a possible legal battle after trying to trademark the title Queen of Christmas.
Yes.
After another singer, Elizabeth Chan, I don't know.
She Asian.
Chan, yeah, who records Christmas music, filed an objection to the claim. Singer Darlene Love, who also performs in the holiday music space, wrote on Facebook claiming that David Letterman, credible source all, officially declared her the Queen of Christmas. A year before, Carey released her hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You, which I believe was like 1994. So, Love, Darlene, who said she is 81 years old and says that she is not changing anything, delivered a message to Carey writing that the pop icon can contact her lawyers if she has a problem.
The actual quote was she could contact David or her lawyers.
Lee Roth?
No. David Lee Letterman.
Probably would have better luck. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe both. All the
Maybe,
Davids.
maybe.
Any David you can get your hands on,
Sam and Dave?
contact them. Sam and Dave and the Circle. Anyway,
What's happening?
I don't know. I think we've derailed quickly. Are we in shameless plugs yet?
God, we're so close, guys.
Queen of Christmas cream.
Shot collar time.
So,
One more pee-pee break.
so Mariah is about to lose her title. And that's what's happening this week. I'm sorry. It's been a weird week. Thanks again to my colleagues, Brad, Paul, and Zderek, for coming along on this magical, mystical journey with me. I'm Jordan Taylor, and I'll catch you next week on the Jordy Files. Oh, that was so painfully long.
The Jordy Files.
Cream of Christmas.
I tell you what, man, people love the Jordy Files.
I'm so sorry.
So good. I'm not sorry. You know, I have to admit, it's crazy, Paul. Since I've been doing the morning shows, because it's much more like radio broadcasty than this has ever been. But like some of that spills over now because we do this once a week, and I do the morning show every weekday morning, and so like I feel like coming in off the breaks now, and like I'm picking up stuff from the morning show too, where I'm it's just like. Oh, it's so easy to just play a couple songs, take the break, take the time we need, and then come back and carry on with the show. And but it's it's different. It's a different segue than it used to be with the music videos and the things like that. It's like it was always high stress. It was like high stress to get back into place and be ready to go. And I was like, man, we need to cut that out because I want a much more relaxed environment. So
yeah, so practice makes perfect, right? If you're doing it right. You're doing it more. You're doing
every morning.
The flow of it, and the more you do it, and so forth. Yeah, it's definitely going good, and especially in the morning there. Yeah.
And listen, man, since you're here, I appreciate you tuning in every morning.
Yeah,
or most mornings. Between you and Philip. I mean, you guys really hold down the fort for me and give me somebody to talk to. Jordan also on her drive to work.
I do the live 365, so I can't.
She listens in on the radio app, so there's no. I mean,
it's easier with driving.
You can always call.
You can always call, but
772-888.
Derek, have you called in yet?
1596.
Yeah.
Derek, have you called in yet?
I tried.
Was it busy?
Oh, Brad denied you.
I was denied.
Wait a minute.
Was he the one?
Dun dun dun.
I was denied.
Shit.
Denied?
Yeah, it was Monday. This last Monday. I tried calling.
Is that the number that called and you were like, who the hell is this thing?
I think it must have been.
Did you call from a payphone?
Yeah. I called from my work
Were you
phone.
calling from a walkie-talkie?
Was it 230? Is that the number there?
867.
I could be making shit up, to be honest.
I don't know my own work
But
number.
remember somebody did call, and I was like, who the hell is this? I don't know what this is.
He's like,
Oh,
Paul,
shady.
did you call and hang up? Because you're the only one that calls.
It is fun in the morning, the P squareds.
I will say,
P
listen,
squared.
the P squared.
Yeah.
It's like it's actually like
It's a crew. I feel like you guys are the Three Musketeers.
It's actually P cubed.
PB. P squared B.
P cubed? Is that the 3? Because Pam sometimes tunes in also. So Pam,
that's
Philip,
right.
and Paul.
That's right.
P3.
And then when I do, it's PB and J.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, that's getting weird.
PBJ,
Whoa.
PB and J and the D.
And the D.
And the D.
That's all you need for a good night.
That is all you need.
Who needs flowers?
Yeah. That's good.
What happened?
How does he segue to that?
I know.
But thank Paul again for tuning in.
The call-in is really cool. You can't call right now, Derek.
I can.
It was
did.
It was Derek.
It was Derek.
But no.
He's calling for pizza?
He flat out denied
Well, you
me.
didn't follow the prompts and leave a message.
So
Well, I
that,
couldn't this time.
well,
I'm
that's
talking to
that's
you
the
guys
thing I want to
live.
say. Like it is intimidating because when you like. We're not a radio station, so when you call, you're maybe not expecting it to be official, but we're pretty official. Like you call, and
Right.
you get picked up by a robot, and they ask you to leave a message. Tell us who you are and what you want to talk about. It then comes to my screen. I can see it. I see who you are and what you want to talk about, and then I'm able to pull you right into the show. So it's actually a very streamlined experience, but I think it's a little jarring when people call and it's a robot that says, "Thank you for calling the Drums and Cocktails Podcast." Might even sound like that.
This is not a scam.
This is not a scam.
We are not hacking your credit card information.
It actually sounds eerily like you.
Oh, well, that is eerie because it's not. But
Robotic.
it is more robotic. But honestly, like it's if you do, please call back because it's
Can you change it to a British female voice?
I can,
That would be better.
which is
Yes,
funny.
yes.
Get more calls.
But it is-
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
Millie
Millie Bobby Brown. We need her.
But it is a very cool service that we have that allows me to screen calls in line here while hosting, and I could pull phone calls right into the podcast now and the morning show. It's pretty legit. Like it's not like you're calling in my cell phone and I'm holding it up to the microphone. I have done that.
Unless you're a close friend that he doesn't want to talk to that day, and then he just denies you.
There was no message came up and said there's no message. It automatically deletes you out
Did you
of the
bail?
queue.
Did you bail before you went live?
He denied me. It cut me off.
No, it would never do that. Maybe it did.
It wouldn't. You would.
Maybe I would. There was no message,
Big
so I
difference.
didn't. Anyway, so I think it's time to go around the room and hit you with all our shameless plugs. Charlene said, "I lost control of that one." You're damn right I did. I never
We have derailed, folks.
never have control during the show.
Derailed.
Anytime D-Rock is here, we derail.
Derek made us derail.
I'm part of the destruction crew.
That is so true. D Money Destruction Crew. All right. So we'll go
The Uffies.
D
We're
Uffies.
working at the D-Uffies.
You gotta get away from the D's.
In D-Town.
We'll start with Paul. Paul, man, hit us with your shameless plugs, man. What do we need to be looking out for?
All
Paul?
right, yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah. Thank you for having me on here and join the tasting tonight. Here again, as a lot of you have been hearing and listening. If you're watching some of the our show on our biggest happy hour and a half an hour, or the podcast, or again talking up here, where Brad and I are looking to get into some things here. We've hinted a little bit about some of the expanding content and creation and podcast network, and so really just hang on with us. We're going to be hitting you all with a lot of content, which we all think you're all going to love. Different kind of stuff. Obviously, all circulating around the jams, cocktails, music, spirits, drinking, having a good time. That's what, again, if you follow Brad and I and our shows, we're well, hopefully you believe we're good guys, right? And
It's an act.
Yeah, we're all
an act.
Yeah. Yeah, wait till the camera turns off where we start smacking people.
That's the After Dark.
Yeah. But, it's all about positivity, having a good time, hanging out. And again, sure, we could do shows that are controversial. We can do shows that are kind of to pit people against each other. But we're not all about that, man. We're just, again, like here, hanging out with some good people here, having a good time. So check out the podcast, weekly podcast. We've been dropping on the Drums and Rums podcast. This month is all about rum. It's National Rum Month. Yesterday was National Rum Day. And I thank Brad for you coming on the happy hour that we moved over to Tuesday night. Actually, I think because I threw some folks off, because I typically have been on Facebook, and I'm looking to make the transition over to YouTube.
Right.
And because it's on I moved it to a Tuesday. I'm on YouTube, went over to YouTube. I think I'm going to do another show tomorrow night. I'm going to do a 2-4 this week here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we're going to try to talk some of the folks in that normally tune in here. Some of our, folks that tune in on our Facebook show, to try to get them to kind of help them follow the breadcrumbs, right? And so Tuesday, typically we're Thursday nights. We do a happy hour. Again, it's supposed to be the biggest happy hour in a half an hour. Sometimes we do run over a half an hour. We do a little bit of a Florida Man story, right? We try to find that. We drink a little bit of Florida Man IPA. Last night we did have a Florida Man drink.
Yes, it was a rum cocktail.
That's right.
With an IPA.
Right. And we play a little bit of a game of our card game called What the Florida there. So what was last night's question? Was what impersonation can you do?
Yeah.
Celebrity impersonation, right?
Yeah, and I did Paul.
Can you do it again?
Rum.
I can do it again.
Is that all you
well,
did?
Well, no.
You just said rum?
No. I'm not a Muppet.
No, Charlene had done the Kermit.
You are a
Yeah,
Muppet.
She did Kermit.
Yeah, Kermit. Yeah.
I first started with my storied Morgan Freeman. I'm a Morgan Freeman, and I'm here to talk about the podcast. Right? It didn't go over so well. It went over just about as much as...
really bad.
Maybe that's how you should have people answer.
Dude,
Maybe
you
Morgan
really
Freeman should
think
answer the
that-
phone when they call in the call-in number.
Yeah, they feel more
Hello.
comforted.
This is Morgan Freeman. You've called the Jams and Cocktails.
This is Morgan Freeman, and I got...
That's very Bill Clinton. That's pretty good.
I can do SpongeBob's laugh, but I won't do it in the microphone.
But then I did Paul, because Philip was like, "Oh, Paul's a celebrity. You should do a celebrity person." So I was
Philip
like,
knows what's up.
So I said,
The rumfluencer.
"Are you guys ready?" Hey, all. It's Paul from Drums and Rums. Where the backbeats meet the spirits.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Give yourself some applause
Yeah.
there.
No one else will. Give yourself some. Yeah.
Control it all.
Okay, now you do Brad.
Rum, 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 rum.
Good evening, jabbers.
Gin, 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 gin.
You just have to,
ready to jams and cocktails?
you just have to get super raspy and, you know.
Yeah, I don't have that sexy, raspy voice that you got that you sing, when you're singing. So,
Did you say I'm sexy?
yes, and you know it.
I'm sexy and I know it.
All right, so check out Thursday. We're going to be back on. We're going to do an extra show there tomorrow night. We'll throw in there to bring the folks in. I know I'm going to spring it on everybody, but I guess do I have to do another Florida man story? Because this one we did last night was really close to you, this area.
Yeah, Fort Pierce.
Was it Brad?
It wasn't me.
Well, the camera footage that we saw didn't look like somebody throwing Molotov cocktails at a house in Fort Pierce. It was pretty jacked up. Yeah.
You have to be really angry to go through all that work.
Wait, what did
No,
they do?
you gotta be really angry to
Threw
throw
a
booze at
Molotov
somebody's house. What the fuck is with
cocktail
you
at a house.
wasting perfectly good alcohol?
You know what that is?
That's true.
I don't even know
Yes.
what that means.
Okay, so Jordan doesn't know what a Molotov cocktail
I thought you
is.
said a mullet.
Yes, a mullet cocktail.
That's like mullet cocktails, like just a bunch of mullets. What's the what? Mullet hell
We'll talk
cocktail?
about the Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, you
after
gotta
the
try this
show.
Joe Dirt drink I made for you.
It's like that is that is so Florida.
Joe-
that is
Joe
so,
Deer
that
Tay?
is so Fort Pierce. That is
Tay.
scary.
Yes. Oh, my
Mullets
God.
off the balconies.
So we'll do another show tomorrow night. So check out the podcast we just dropped here this week with Just Rum. So I know Mr. Brock there was sipping on some Just Rum last night. So again, if you want to learn more about this coin, I don't know which camera, I guess, but again, that comes with every bottle of Just Rum. So John Hasbrook is the owner of Just Rum, and they're based out of Oregon, right? They're making rum in Oregon. Super cool guy, really a character. But yeah, I mean, this whole story how he inherited a distillery from his great uncle and started making rum. So check that out. All the other stuff, YouTube, Instagram, follow. Again, I'm usually posting try to do daily stories on Instagram, kind of keep that social media up. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to it, excited about expanding a lot of this stuff here with the podcast network and content creation and so forth. So I think that's it. Yep. Mic drop.
Love it. I'm stoked too, man. I can't wait. Like we got a lot of stuff like behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Derek, any shameless plugs tonight?
No.
Okay. Charlene
No.
likes the pineapple splash.
See, it's the popular
Yeah.
one.
Is that so? That was over the cola then.
Yeah.
You should try the cola first.
Yeah, she said pineapple splash is good.
Our budget only could afford 2 flavors.
Well, when
Mine too, but I just love being in debt. I love it so much.
forever.
My favorite thing.
Once in debt, does it matter?
Yeah, right not. As long as you got booze, right?
Yeah.
Are you in debt? Bet. Anyway,
Oh, that's good.
Like that?
Put that on a t-shirt.
Jordan, any shameless
And
plugs?
don't buy it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah. I do have a shameless plug
Oh, goodness.
for all of our out-of-staters. If any of you in any of our great 50, 51, 49, 52, however many states you think we have.
Still 50.
Okay. Still 50? Okay. We are looking for sales reps for Hush and Hush. We make supplements, topical products for a variety of different issues, I guess you would say, that you could have. We are a solution-based company. So if you are into sales, we would love to have you. It's a great team. We are all just a hoot and a half, really. So, yeah, come join the team. We would love to have you. We're looking for any and all, obviously in the health wellness genre preferred. So Hush and Hush, or if you would like, some supplements for as far as a multivitamin, gut health, hair growth, skin, acne, any of those concerns you may have, come see me. I can get you hooked up. I am the plug. So.
And the supplements do work. Don't go
They do.
off of
I mean,
Brad's hairline
Yeah,
with the
Brad.
hair growth.
Okay,
He refuses.
see, this is a good example. Brad refuses to take it, and I take
Jordan
it every
does
day.
not.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have some for hydration for wrinkles. So it's like get that collagen back.
I'm bringing collagen back.
Yeah, I'm bringing collagen back.
Yeah.
So, the secret of science. So yeah, come see me if you need any kind of health and wellness
Hush,
examination.
Keep it down.
Hush, hush.
Hush, hush.
Derek, what's your shameless plug?
Well,
Oh.
not really a plug, but one half of the Destruction crew is out this week, and I just want to send out good vibes to Ellie, who is missing. The bad bitch is down, not feeling well, so feel better quick.
Oh,
We miss you.
I thought you were going to plug just in case, though.
I don't know enough about Justin Queso,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
Support that too.
support that too.
Yeah.
Support local.
Yes. Philip wants to know if can it do anything for his flat stomach? But the L is silent, by the way.
What does he want to do to it?
Philip, are you still on that same?
we're still running that joke. Still national joke day.
I love it.
Go get this tacos
We
and flowers,
do.
damn it.
We could get you, Philip. We could get you some Plant Your Day, and it's a meal supplement, and it has all your super greens, and it will turn the fat to fab.
Yes. Oh, that was
Right?
good. That's a good one.
That's good,
Good job.
right?
I don't know.
Thank
I
you.
like the fat to flat.
Oh,
Bring
it can do
bring
that
the
too.
L back.
Bring the.
Yeah.
I'm bringing L back.
The silent L back. What? Okay. Yeah. So anyway,
Taking back the L.
Nice. Okay.
that's it.
Well, that comes
Over
to me,
here.
I suppose.
Yeah. Take it away.
You guys, thank you so much for tuning in live with us. You guys are a blast tonight. This has been a riot.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Wherever you're watching or listening, please pop over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. That's super important. We will be exclusively streaming on YouTube and the Live 365 app, JNC Radio, exclusively in the weeks to come. But I'm going to put it out there on Facebook until they tell me I can't. Just specifically to recruit you guys over to YouTube.
And to piss them off.
And to piss them off. So please do that. Take it a step further, though, while you're over on our YouTube channel and click the little bell for notifications when we're going live or posting new content. That's almost as important as subscribing because it lets you know when we're going live, so you don't miss a show. We'd love to see you more often. Thank you so much to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum. It's back there. Oh, Jordan said something.
Code Rum.
Yeah, perfect.
Get your pirate on.
Okay, we're gonna do the whole song. I don't even know if that video is dropped yet. I think it's been pushed back, but once it does, we're definitely gonna feature.
I want to
it.
be in the music video.
It's already done. It's over. It happened.
Bless it,
in
John
that,
McDonald.
You were in that other video the other day.
What video?
Oh.
Oh,
What? Wait, what video?
Oh.
The one he shared on the After Dark.
Well, if you don't know, then I'm not telling you.
oh, the only rums.
Anyway, Hop Life Brewing.
No.
Major shout out to Hop Life Brewing. We love you guys over there at Hop Life. Get over there. I'm going to be there for their kickoff of Oktoberfest, which is going to be a great time. I'll be performing alongside the Shane Duncan Band, an old friend of mine. So it's going to be a great time. That's October 1st. So we got a little bit of time. I'll be pushing it. But yeah, Hop Life Brewing, open Tuesday through Sunday. Go and check them out there. The Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart. Great friends and supporters of all that we do. I'll be there on Sunday performing there. And, of course, our partner in crime, the one and only Mr. Paul Robertson, host of the Drums and Rums Podcast. Thank you. Please support those who support us and support local when you can. You can catch my one-man band, my one-man band show tomorrow night at the Square Grouper in Fort Pierce. It's always a good time there. I'll be playing from 8 to 11 p.m. solo tomorrow night at the Square Grouper in Fort Pierce. But you can find all of my show dates on bradbrock.com, and I hope to see you out at a show this weekend. For you early birds, wake up with me on weekday mornings at 8 a.m. for the Jams and Coffee Morning Show. I go through the national days, some news headlines. I offer my humble opinions, and we discuss them with all of you in the chats and comments. Set your alarm and tune in on our YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on JNC Radio via the free Live 365 app, Live 365 radio app. You can get it wherever you get your apps, and then search for JNC Radio and add us to your favorites there in the app. Those are all tired and run shameless plugs for me, but this is a new one, you guys. Mel Fisher Days are coming to Key West from September 2nd to the 6th, and this year is special because it marks the 400th anniversary of that fateful night when the treasure ship Nostra Senora de Atocha succumbed to a storm all the way back in 1622 and sank in the Florida Straits southwest of Key West, where it lay with its cargo until discovered by Mel Fisher and the Golden Crew back in 1985. So you can find out more info on that event and schedule at melfisher.com. Go check that out. Fishers are great people. Taffy Fisher is a good friend of mine, and it's a great event. This is a huge deal. 400 years ago, the mother lode, the greatest treasure find in sunken ship history.
So are we talking about road trip for Labor Day?
Well, the truth is, Paul.
No, it should be yes.
The truth is, Paul, I'll already be down there. No, I won't. I'll be down there at the end of the next month, unfortunately. But possibly, you never know.
We'll just kidnap you.
That's fair. Next week on the podcast is our Trop Rock episode. I'm going to get even more floral than this. We're celebrating the escapism singer-songwriter style, of course, pioneered by the great Jimmy Buffett. We're exploring the roots of the genre and the artists perpetuating it through the 21st century. There may even be some special guests for this one, folks. So stay tuned. Next week's show is going to be really good. We might even have some Beach Bar cocktails for that as well.
Sammy Hagar's going to show up?
Maybe. You never know. Stranger things have happened. And that does it for my Shameless Plugs! Wait, what's this? Yay, sports.
Go team.
Good God.
Sports balls.
Sports balls.
Well, you guys, I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. Get out there and try some of Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar cocktails for yourself, and let us know what you think on our Facebook page. Shoot us a comment, and I might even put up a poll and see which one is your favorite. We'll do that. Give it up once again for tonight's Destruction Crew. Jay Tay, Derek and Paul. Join us again for next week for Trop Rock Night, as I mentioned. Until then, friends, drink some rum, have some fun, and take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge, I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.